YouTube, what's up? No, it's not the Men in Black. It's a spaceman. I'm all sparked up with my stogie. Got my cup of coffee. And I'm ready for a good rant. That's right. And my cat just farted. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, that's brutal. Brutal! Anyway, let's talk about fast food, okay? If you don't know it, I'm from New Jersey originally. I spent 50 years up there. That's a prison sentence for some people. Anyway, you know, if you wanted fast food, you went to the fast food joint. And you got your food, right? You walk in, you get your food, get in your car, you leave, you go home, you eat it, right? If you want a slow food meal or a restaurant, fancy restaurant, you know, whatever, take your choice, big menu, expensive food all over the place, right? So then you're gonna go a different route. You go in there, they give you this little remote. Take a seat over there. We'll call you when the table's ready, right? So you sit there and you wait a half hour to an hour. Finally, you get your table. They seat you. They give you a menu. You sit there another 15 minutes looking for what you want to order. A lady comes by, asks you, do you want an appetizer, whatever, you know, mozzarella sticks, onion rings, whatever, right? So then you get your appetizer, right? So the waitress leaves again. Comes back, you're eating all this food already. You haven't even got your meal. So, the waitress asks you if you're ready to order. So finally you order your food. You get it all done. Then you got to wait another 20 minutes to get your meal, right? And by now you're half full, right? They give you all this bread and butter and everything like that. And by the time you eat your meal, you're like a puffed up toad. Can't even get out of your seat and walk across the building to the exit door, let alone bend over and take it up the rear when you go to pay the bill. There's a solution for that. It was fast food. Now up in Jersey, it was fast food. You got your food. You got it quick. I ain't saying they didn't botch up your order, because they did. Let me give you a little example, right? So one day I'm going through the McDonald's drive-thru, So I pull up, it's late at night. I order a quarter pounder with cheese and fries, the whole meal. I get my food. I put it in my car. I'm driving my car around the side of the building. I decided to stop and check my meal, see if everything's there, So I take the quarter pounder out of the bag, open the box. There's no top of the roll. The bun is missing off the top of the burger. How do you forget the bun on the top of the burger? Have you ever seen that? I don't know. I've never seen something like that. That's just cockamamie crazy. So I drive the car back up to the first window. So the lady says, "Is there a problem?" I said, "Yeah, there is. You forgot the top of the roll on my quarter pounder." So she's looking at me like I'm making this story up, like I'm lying, like I took the top of the roll off and threw it out my window. What the hell is that? So I give her back the burger. She takes it in the back. They're still looking at me like I'm from Mars or something, They're all back there laughing and everything. Like it's some kind of joke, So they fixed the problem. They gave me the food back. So about a couple weeks later, I go back. It's nighttime again. So I go to the drive-thru. place my order. I get my food. I figure, I'll just go home. What the hell? I'll take a chance on it, you know. I get home. I get in the house. I open up the bag. I start pulling my food out. What do you think happened? They bollocksed up my order again. So I get on the blower. I call over there. I said, hey, you screwed up my order. You forgot my fries or whatever. I don't remember what it was. And she says, oh, well, bring back the rest of the food. You got your receipt? I said, no, I don't have a receipt. So we can't take it back unless you have a receipt. Like, you didn't give me a receipt. So this here bullshit went on for like, weeks. You go through the drive-thru, they bollocks up the order, no receipt, can't return it. After like, 3 or 4 times like this, I figure it's a catch-22. I'm going to avoid this place like the plague. So that's what I did. So it was like a couple months later, I'm in the area. I happened to be out early in the morning. I was hungry for a breakfast sandwich. I figured I was right close to that McDonald's. I figured, what the hell, maybe a lot of these young kids working, they went back to college, or maybe things changed, Maybe don't hold my breath, right? I go to the drive-thru. I place my order. I get to the second window. She gives me my bag with the food in it. No more than 5 seconds after I reach in the bag to start checking my order to make sure everything's okay, down all of a sudden, this 450-pound beast behind me in an SUV starts screaming at the top of her lungs, all 4 chins wagging. Get your sandwich, get the out of here, mother. Okay, yeah, check your order at the window. Yeah, right. That's it. That was the end. That was the end for me. No more. So, fast forward 5 years. I moved down to Florida. I figured I'd go out and get some fast food one night. There's this highway. There's 3 McDonald's in a row. Each one of them is 2 miles apart. Now, on any given night, 2 of them is out of commission. So I go to the first one, try to place an order, put some ice cream. Oh, I'm sorry, our ice cream machine's down. Ice cream machine busted all the time. So I go to the second one, go to the drive-thru. Oh, taking cash only, no credit cards, no debit cards. So, oh, I got one more down the road, right? 3's a charm. Don't hold your breath. I go into the parking lot and I see where some nincompoop decides at 2:30 in the morning that they're going to cone off the whole area in the parking lot so that they can paint new lines. New parking lines at 2:30 in the morning, right? They got cones all over. You can't get in. All right. So I figure, a week later, I'll go a little earlier. Maybe things will be different, right? Let me tell you something. You go to these places earlier, you get in a fast food line. Now, normally, if you want your food, you usually go in, you place your order, you get your food, you bring it out to your car, you go home, you sit down and you eat. That's the end of the game, right? But if you want it faster, because you're driving, right? You're on the road, you figure that's what a drive-thru is for, right? Drive-thru, get the food, drive off, my merry way, bing, bang, boom, I'm set, right? No, because the lines are usually all the way from the second drive-thru window, all the way around the building. They're snaking through the parking lot and out to the road. Reminds me of the old bread lines during the Great Depression. Or worse yet, the bread lines in Russia in 1989. Count on being in that line at least a minimum of 30 minutes. So you get in the line. You go up to you finally get up to the menu after about 15 minutes, right? And you're waiting. 5 minutes goes by. Please hold on. We'll take your order in a few minutes. Okay. All right. I thought this was fast food, right? Are you waiting another 5-10 minutes, whatever it is? So, finally somebody comes on. You place your order. Then you got to wait another 10 minutes to get to the first drive-thru window to pay for your food, right? Cars running in front of you, you know, like idling. You're choking half to death on the carbon monoxide fumes. You're running a half a gallon of gas out of your car. So you turn your car off and just say, oh, well, I'm just going to be here another 20 minutes, right? Finally, the line starts moving. You get up to the second window. This lady leans over, smiles, and says to you, "Excuse me, sir, but could you please park your car over there and wait, and we'll bring your food out when it's ready." I don't know, is it me? Because I ordered a quarter pounder with cheese. I didn't ask him to build the Dome di Milano. Dome di Milano, Italy, took them 600 years to build. And then you'd be lucky if you don't get a van in front of you with 12 people in it and they're all ordering food. So they got to go around to each person, take their order, and that takes about 15 minutes. And then somebody, oh, wait a minute, Joe over here wants to change his order. Okay, so they get that. Mary over here wants something different, or she wants ice cream too. Okay, so you get done all this bullshit, and then it takes another 10 minutes for them to make the food, and then another 10 minutes for them to hand the food off to the people in the van. Park the van, get out of the van, and go in and get your food. This is a drive-through, not a park, not a drive, park, and sit through. So, it was a couple weeks later. I was out of town, about 20 miles from here. So I figured, well, you know, I'm on my way home. I'll stop at the McDonald's. Maybe things will be different, right? So I pull up to the McDonald's and there's nobody in the drive-thru. I said, wow, this is great, right? I'll just drive right through, get my food. Bing, bang, boom, pay for it. I'm out of there. I got my food. I'm on my way home, right? So I get up to the menu. I'm sitting there waiting. 2 minutes goes by. Nothing. 3 minutes. Nothing. 4 minutes. Nothing. So finally I hear this little garbled voice coming on the speaker. Somebody's talking to somebody else inside the joint. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. I'm like, what are they playing? Hide and go seek, walkie-talkie, G.I. Joe Army in here? What's going on, right? I said, excuse me, but can I place my order? Nothing. So I wait a couple more minutes. Hello, can you help me? I'd like to place an order. Same bull. Nothing. I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna pull up to the first window. So I'm driving up to the first window, and there's a girl standing there, and it appears that she's already been standing there for probably about 2 or 3 minutes. That's what it looked like to me, right? And she's got this big grin on her face, ear to ear. Hi, can I help you? I says, yeah. I said, is there a problem with communication here between the headset and the speaker on the menu? Because, like, I sat out there for 15 minutes and nobody came on. So I go, oh, no, everything's fine. All right, so I go to get my money. And I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I says, no, everything's not fine. I said, I sat over there for 15 minutes and nobody came on the speaker. And now you're here. Yeah. She goes, oh, no, everything's fine. So I says, am I going to go a third round with this? I don't think so. I'm just going to pay her and I'm going to get out of here. So I pay her. I get up to the second window. I look in, just like 4 or 5 people running around like ants in an ant farm. So I says to the lady, what's up with the menu, the speaker, and the, what's going on with something wrong with the communication, the ordering system here? She starts looking around like this, like I came down out of a spaceship from Mars or something, right? Oh no, oh, you know what, that girl had to go to the bathroom. All right, I can understand that. I mean, I don't want her to shit her pants at the cashier window. We can't have that, right? So I'm thinking, but why don't they have somebody to relieve her, right? Anyway, obviously they're short. They're always short on people. So I get my food, and as I'm driving away, I'm thinking, same horse shit, different town, same bullshit. So, this is how the whole fast food continuity thing breaks down. Believe me, Florida gives a whole new meaning to the term fast food. So is it me? And these people want $15 an hour, right? Now, I ain't got anything against that, but man, give me a break. Fast food. Like it or love it, you gotta love that food a lot to wait that long. Anyway, you have a good one. I'll see you around the next corner in the next rant. Adios.